I am Tanis Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. I'm in need of my Lemur Leonhardi fellow anchor. Anchor 2, Anchor 1. Where's my Anchor 1? Where's Dominique Sabosla, man? My Lemur Leonhardi, Mr. Lemur Leonhardi to be. Okay. Health and wellness check-in for this past week. Today is Sunday, 24 December 2023. It was a topically diverse week socially and mentally while retaining good balance. Physically, I made all of my workouts. We had a small earthquake / tremor on Sunday morning today, Sunday, 24 December 2023, which felt smaller than the 4.5 magnitude earthquake on Sunday, Sunday, 8 October 2023. I'll get to that. So that's the introduction and week summary. Up first is social. So fed the critters all of their meals this week. Interactions while walking and running. So it's included seeing Mike Doubleday and his wife Sandy Borg on Wednesday. Their parents of their daughter was in my grade and we swam together and played soccer together. Mother-daughter book club together. We played soccer together. Oh, that one's, I stopped soccer before I stopped swimming, so it's a while ago. And I saw Bob, Laura, and Gracie Decker on Saturday. I think I'm getting the names right. I don't actually look these people's names up before I put them on here. So if they're wrong, I apologize. And then Christmas presents exchange with my sister and her husband at our parents' house on Friday, here where I currently reside. Other outings with social interactions included Richmond Beach Coffee Co., a coffee shop on Thursday, Richmond Beach Community Park, a public park on Thursday, Richmond Beach Library, a public park on Thursday, and Innis Arden Park, a park on Thursday. Second category, mental. It was topical. There was topical diversity while maintaining balance. Yes. So we've got writing and photography on Yelp. So I held steady at 19 written and published reviews for December 2023. I published nothing new for reviews. I did publish some photos. I did not delete anything. And then I held steady at 421 written and published reviews for the 2023 year thus far. I reached 618 check-ins for the 2023 year per my tracking, which is a new all-time personal best for me for any one calendar year. Lucky Wallaby Courier, eating / food, including restaurants, going to those restaurants on foot, and then getting takeout and taking it to a park. I remember thinking about doing that, like 2022, and I was just like, when I kind of started my uptick in the videos because it's close by stuff, and I was like, I should do that, and I was like, that's just not possible, man. And I did it, so there we go. Wildlife, hypothetical wedding planning / moving preparation. Do I have anything I can include here so I can include it in my moving? My Who Am I Wedding playlist that may be renamed someday should it come to be. Graduate into an actual wedding. I think my Dominique Sabosla would like 6 sons, which is, my response to that is, well, come and move me, babe, and let's get going. Okay. So, yes, but you gotta have me first, you know? I am not frustrated. He's adorable, and he has these beautiful lemur eyes that just go, you get whatever you want, babe. Okay, at least at this point, you know, there's the wedding and them being newlyweds and being married, and so things can change, but you know, he's adorable. Okay, living / moving / places. Lived in Honolulu, so that was Sunday last week. When I moved back to Washington State in 2019, award / honor, which is reaching 760 subscribers per YouTube analytics for the first time. Running, history, contextualization, yes, and branching out like the race of the century, right? That's where does my running fit in all of this? The history of running as a sport. YouTube videos conceptualization, which is the reading note stuff, especially, and like, yeah, there's been a lot of conceptualization and contextualization that kind of makes my brain, it's been topically diverse, and so my brain's been like, but I've been good at balancing it and not like going overboard in any one of the different topics. Earthquake in the Seattle area, yeah, that was this morning. And then athletic performance contextualization, contextualizations. Yes, trying to broach the topic of soccer, which is like, how do I do the team and how do I do the individual? You know, kind of thing. So that way, can Dominique is Dominique Saboslide, that name, gonna appear in the title of one of my videos before it appears in like a wedding, my Who Am I video? Like at the time of proposal or after, or well, I think that one includes his name, right? So does it make it in? I don't know. Okay, up next, YouTube themed day of the week videos continued. Yes, at least one sweet and or savory East video each day, filmed and published the same day. Hypothetical wedding planning. Yeah, which I think like I kind of concluded, but I keep thinking that, so I'm not saying I concluded it. Which is, it happened. Okay, and then vlog slideshow with text transitions and overlays from when I moved within the Mānoa area of Honolulu, 2012 to 2014, excuse me. And that was Sunday last week. And then I also did a vlog for when I moved back to Washington State in 2019, which included video clips. And that's actually like, I did 3 vlogs, like one vlog last Saturday, last Sunday, and then one on Monday. So it was 3 consecutive days where I published a vlog. So, which as a single take editor focus these, or not editor, YouTuber these days, it was different. I was like, this is different. And the 2019 vlog was, I'm happy with the video and photo footage I took. It was different. It was pretty cool to make that one and just go back to what I documented at the time and how I documented it. There was a lot. I had almost 300 pictures and videos, so there was a lot that did not make it, but I thought it turned out well. And that one was, I did again as a music video with no copyright sounds. Okay, I also worked on curation. I started my 2 chairs in a room over 24 hours challenge, so that got started. Conceptualization for that. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing, but then as I did it, I was like, oh, I thought about this in the land before time kind of thing. So yeah, which is weird, but ongoing. With this stuff that like a start, and then I realized, oh yeah, I thought about this before. It was kind of all over the place, scattered. Okay, I reached 760 subscribers for the first time on Wednesday per YouTube analytics. Reading / book notes, videos, conceptualization for a paginated approaches. Yes, and I have 3 books, and I'm looking at potentially trying something out this coming week. We'll see. In earthquake coverage. Doing okay. Then we have finances. So I paid off my credit card statement. My current sweet and or savory eats videos fund, including gas expenses, is at $0. So I spent off the remaining, and that comes from my retirement account. So now it's just kind of routine stuff like groceries and stuff like that, or combinations and that kind of stuff. All right, and the last category in mental this week is earthquake / tremor this Sunday after 7:11 a.m. and before 7:17 a.m. Smaller and shorter than the 4.5 magnitude from Sunday, 8 October 2023. It felt like my bed was being tugged and some of the furniture wobbled. And the critters were more social afterwards, like the one from Sunday, 8 October 2023. And that carried over for breakfast and lunch. They were more social. And when I was out picking up peanut shells. So that is a recurrent theme. So I'm going to include this in my Experience Natural Disasters playlist because there's an observation here I'm providing here that I did not in my 2 videos where I made a comment about the earthquake earlier this day. So that's 2 earthquakes I've experienced, 4.0 approximately magnitude or larger in a 3-month period. So that's different. Is it going to become like Seattle weather where it's like, what was it, 5 days over 90 degrees Fahrenheit? It's going to be 5 days with a 4.0 magnitude earthquake or more. If we add that up, is that 20 magnitude? Does that equal to 10.0 is what they forecasted or whatever? Okay. It's been an uptick. It is mental health because I'll be sitting in my room and I'll be like, is that shaking? You know, like it takes a little bit for the edge of an earthquake of this magnitude or larger to wear off. The 6.8 one, I don't think I've ever actually gotten rid of my fears that I had during that. Those still are around and have severely impacted even just where I place things in my room, since that happened back in 2001. So, and it's over 22 years later now. So yes, the big ones at least shook this little girl when I was back then. I was a little girl back then. Single digits. I'm a she, her, hers. So I did natural disaster documentation, a possible exception for, yeah, so if I do the hypothetical 6-year hiatus and new videos on this channel, I was thinking, is there an exception to that? Or like a one and only exception? Natural disasters are the one thing that I could see being an exception. And if I took my 6-year hypothetical break and it ended up, and I was like really with it and remembered, big one being remembered, and like I was in, you know, like if I was in a 10.0 earthquake and I got a video of it, I might want to upload that at the time. Or that's just, not that's cool, but like that would be horrifying, but like to actually have video documentation taken and published at the time would be, I think, beneficial to the world, kind of thing. Or a different natural disaster, or it's a 4.0 magnitude and I'm with Dominique in Hungary and my parents just want to know I'm okay, or they don't even know an earthquake happened, so put out a YouTube video. So I would say if there's anything where there would be an exception, like it is a 6-year hiatus except for my natural disaster videos, I could see something like that. That's not the intent, but there is a natural disasters are disasters, right? And it doesn't mean it's a catastrophe, doesn't mean it's an emergency, right? It depends on the speed of the natural disaster in the hazard or whatever. So, but my point here being, there could be an exception, and I acknowledge that at this point. And if I was really on top of it and I remembered, if I was taking the 6-year hypothetical break and I wanted to put out videos, I could put this video as the channel trailer if that's still a feature on YouTube at the time. All right, last category, physical. So that's diet/food and exercise. I did good on maintenance, food intake, and weight regulation. Yeah, it was a maintenance week. Running made my workouts 2 out of 2 days. So that was Wednesday, which was in the season of autumn per the sun, and of the solar system. And then, which the name of the sun is Sol, right, which is why it's the solar system. And then Saturday I ran, which was winter. So I've officially done my walk run in winter. As a runner, I care about the actual seasons because I'm out there in the weather. Like a lot of people do like food or book videos and they're like, oh, it's winter. And I'm like, you're indoors or in a climate controlled car. It's not like you're out there running in it, honey. Right? So it matters when outdoors. Rowing made my workout 6 out of 6 days. Strength training made my workout 6 out of 6 days. Cleaning house/yard work made all my workouts 2 days. I did walking and cleaning as needed for Thursday this week. So it was a little bit of a hybrid to get the calories burned in the low intensity kind of threshold. Stationary bicycle made my workouts 4 out of 4 days, so I swapped 3 of my walk run days to stationary bicycle. Yeah, to test out to see for running if I could still do my walk run in a timely manner if I cut down the number of days I did it per week, and I did. Was my running time average mile was under 7 minutes. Both of the days I did that, and I was like, that was better than I had been doing. Maybe my body did need a break, right? I'd like to switch it up. So it ended up working out much better than I thought it would. So in conclusion, I hope I did not trigger you with anything I said in this video. If I did not mean to. I hope this past week has treated you well, and if it's not, I hope whenever you're viewing this, I hope this past week has treated you well. If it did not, I hope the upcoming week is better. If it did treat you well, I hope the upcoming week is still good. Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holidays, if Christmas is not your holiday. Whenever you're viewing this, if it's not the Christmas season. I'm Tanis Corley. This is Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. And happy day and time of viewing to you whenever you're viewing this, and happy place of viewing wherever you are viewing this from.